Oh, right. All right. We go 96. Oh, the cave's here. Cave is there. Have a Lavasioth to deal with. What do these dual blades take anyways? Dusky on large wet fish. I almost wonder if I have a better understanding now of how to fight this thing, if it's worth using melee weapons. But we'll not start with that. I don't know where you get large wet fish from anyways. Remove these. Put them back in here. Go back to the water bow. Go back to this. Just attack up large and crit I3. The normal up doesn't do anything. And I don't think we had other water bow options. I don't think so. We're out with that you. You just have base versions of things, early stuff. Oh. Interesting. Colored rookie helms. That's kind of interesting. I just never noticed that. Yeah, it's not important. That's if you have too much stuff that goes in there. All right. I'm just gonna get straight to it, I guess. It's my main goal. There's not much I can do to prepare. I can run around this table too many times. Stop. So when you tap run, you're committed to running for a distance. It's not like a short run. Just kind of awkward. There we go. Armor charm, power charm. Need to buy cold drinks. We'll bring our traps again, our trank bombs again. We'll buy more power coatings. I don't know if any of the other coatings are meaningful. Like, we could try to sleep and then bomb it, but... yeah. And making power coatings. It's like nitro shrooms or something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Which we don't have a ton of. And buy cool drinks, buy those, buy energy drinks as well. Find what has the good meal today. Attack small. Okay, can we get attack medium? There's medium. Minus 25 stamina is fine. We can just drink a little more. It should be fine. Nope. I wanted my box. Nope. Well, that's probably fine, actually. Oh, I do that so easily. Pickaxe away, Whetstone away. It's so easy to hit that button. Power coatings. Oh, well, you know what? You can actually buy nitro shrooms. Okay, now if you can buy, you can just buy nitro shrooms to combine for more power coatings. Then that's actually fine. In the name of curiosity, I'm gonna see what flashing Lavasioth does. I don't actually know how much a flash will affect it. I'm gonna buy one just to see if I can combine that with anything at all. Oh, PvP. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Keep those. See if we can mix this. It's not a 2-item, it's not a 3-item. So, well, it's not showing up, I should say. So because of that, we don't have whatever you mix it with. Whatever that mix is, we can't do. More than a little concerned about red Lavasioth. I also am confused. Why is there 2? Are we doing a harder one? The reward is smaller. So you would think not. I don't know, we'll try the other one. Just because. Hopefully there's no Isle Prey in this area. Oh, do I have energy drinks? I think I do. I do. I do. I didn't bring combo books for power coatings. How is the combine rate on that anyways? 75% without combo books is not great. Well, at least there's no IOP right here. That's the main thing I was concerned about. Alright, here we go. The nightmare fish. Hello, Delix. Good question. While you're here, how is the audio balancing? I turned the game up a little bit because when I was looking at my recent VODs for uploading, I felt like the game was too quiet. Sounds good. Let's see if you remember how to do this. With our new knowledge of how to fight Lavasioth. Yeah, it's definitely louder and still hear me loud and clear. That's good, because I like, obviously you want to be able to hear the person streaming, but I feel like being able to hear the game and like hear the music properly and stuff is nice. Oh, we've learned more or less how to move around it. Like, I know how to dodge all of its attacks now. With fairly good consistency. Not perfect consistency, but I actually know how to maneuver around it now, which is part of the problem. Like, the two big problems we had were its swim at you on the ground where it just runs you over, and the fire breath. The fire rock breath. And the rock breath is solved by, if you're moving left, you wait for a bit and then roll. If you're moving right, you roll as he shoots. Because of how the things that come off of it in a very consistent way. But it's not the same on both sides. I was too far away. And see, that part, when it does the flop, you need to be much farther away. You need to be much closer to it so you can actually get around it, because the flop is kind of huge. Honestly, I'll probably just restart. I'm just gonna restart this one. I would like a better start on it, where I don't die in the first 5 minutes. It is, like, now that I understand it, it's pretty cool, but like, when we're in the period of not understanding why I was getting hit sometimes, it was definitely kind of frustrating. Because I just did not get why sometimes I could get hit and sometimes I wouldn't. But no, it's a different movement required depending on the side you're on. At least in low rank, where we're at. Let's try this again. Which one was it? Small... Where's a good meal? Give me a good meal in here somewhere. That was a really bad meal. I don't like this meal system. Sure, a little bit of everything. I like it. It's very different. It's definitely a different. But I definitely like it. It is silly in the way that I like. Let's try it again. Alright, so like Lavasioth does have a hip check like Plesioth does, but you're usually not going to be close enough for that to matter. So its hip check-esque unusually large hitbox is on its flop instead, when it just slams its body down before sliding forward. It's just a giant rectangle. It's not fish-shaped whatsoever. I have not listened to Pink Floyd in a very long time. Very long time. I could not tell you what any of the albums, or even any of this, most of the specific songs sound like. It's been that long. Hit it. Works for me. Yeah, and then that, that hurts more than most of what it does. It's scary. Yeah, so here, when he does this, you want to get away, like in at an angle, so... You see how that rock falls right to my right? If you roll early, it'll fall on you instead. It's the problem. This is actually the game that Lavasioth originated in. It's first showed up in Frontier and then made it into Freedom Unite from there. Alright, I don't know if it was in another game before Freedom Unite, but yeah. Oh shoot, what was that? Did you see how we canceled that movement? That was scary. And I totally could see how you'd see that if you were starting with World. Or in that time. This is bad. I'm amazed I didn't get hit there. I was way too far away. And Rage Lavasioth is scary. You gotta watch out for that, because he doesn't always do that, but sometimes he does. Into the water, into the lava, into the hot water. Respect the rocks. Anyways, how's your weekend? I guess it's not a weekend anymore, but how has your recent days been? I guess it was the weekend recently enough. Oh, a little. I rolled too early. That's really bad. So if he hits you, this is incredibly bad because he can literally chain hit you like that. I'm glad to hear arms doing better. I remember it was hurting. It is, yeah. Hopefully soon. While we're here. Use our nitro shrooms. It hasn't noticed me, so I can't panic dive. Now I can. Weird. Yeah, it does have good music. I tried playing it for a period of time, but I couldn't really. I didn't stick with it. Nice. Ah, too early again. Ooh, I'm glad you're still enjoying it. 0 for standard, yep. Good, good. You're making me want to play it more. I think when I left off last, I was on a level that I was trying to get all of the gold in and having a lot of trouble with doing. Yep, Enraged Lavasioth scary. Lavasioth against the wall, also scary. Hello, Raka. Welcome to Lavasioth for who knows how many times. Hey, Vestretta. Oh, wow, nice to see you. Lavasioth has been our bane in Freedom, what am I saying, in Frontier for a good while now. We've yet to kill Lavasioth. There was a lot of struggles just learning how it moved, and I've mostly got its movements down now, and how to dodge it and stuff. But I still make mistakes. I saw you went live with GU recently, but I was like going to bed or something. I was busy and I couldn't be there. How was your recent GU? Good. I'm glad. Glad you're doing well enough to do that. Oh no. Enraged. Enraged. Scary. Yeah, so we have not ever killed the Lavasioth in this. But we're getting better at the fight. Mm-hmm. So I don't. Despite playing Freedom Unite recently, they both start with F. I keep mixing them up. They both start with F. Despite playing Freedom Unite recently, I don't really remember. Oopsies. Everything Lavasioth did, except I remember him still being pretty annoying. The big problem with Lavasioth here, aside from him being incredibly durable, it feels like, is getting a handle on his movements. Which we are actually getting. We're getting there. It's been rough, but we're getting it. The biggest problem we had, which we have now solved for the most part, is when he does the fire breath and shoots the rock at the ground. It has its own explosion. It shoots out shrapnel, which hits, and the shrapnel has a specific pattern. Yes, he definitely feels tankier than the ones around him. I was doing this with an ice bow last time, and I nearly timed out before going down. We're using a water bow again because I realized I probably should have been on water and not ice. It could have just been me using the wrong equipment for the job at the time. Not be left. Hello, Chatter. But yeah, when he does the rock blast, if he's coming towards you, you have to walk, wait a moment, and then roll. Otherwise, the secondary shrapnel falls on your head if you roll right away. But if you move to the right, you have to roll right away because you can't walk out of the way of the blast, despite being able to do so from the other side. Notice me. Oh crud. That was scary. And yeah, it's just weird. And it felt really bad. It felt really bad because I didn't understand why I was getting hit. It felt random just because it was such a weird pattern. Hey, Stray. But we understand it now. No, don't do that. Don't walk at me. And I would have considered doing this like with Lance, but we only have access to guard 1 right now, and he chips you on guard 1. Dodge instantly, it's fine. I really want to get Lavasioth down. I don't even want any of Lavasioth's gear, I just want to have a Lavasioth kill. I'm glad to have you here. It's nice to see you. Ooh, that was close. That would have killed me. The set we're using here is Shogun Xanatar. Ah, bad angle. It's Shogun Xanatar with a Kutku waist. Because... have you seen how the adrenaline or heroic skill works in Frontier, Ristretto? I don't know if you are aware of this. Because it does function a little differently than it does in any of the other entries. No, so here, I can leave here 1 moment. I'll wait to show you properly when I'm out of this, when it changes zones. It has different breakpoints, where if you have too much, it becomes negative. As in, like, it gets better, and it gets better. Man, I can't talk right now. You'll see here. I need to get into a safe zone. It's like, oh, he's gonna kill me. How did I not die? No, never mind, he died. Oh, you do not want to be that far away from Lavasioth. That puts you in such a bad angle. Yeah, it's the only skill I've seen behave like this. We can look at it now. So, you can see I've got that. So here we have potential. So if you're at -15, which you do have, if you have the full Xanatar set, you get Worry Wart. 10 is heroics as expected, 15 is heroics too as expected, and then it goes back down. If you get too much heroics, it just falls apart again. So you have to be, you have to have enough potential, but not too much potential. And I have not seen any other skill behave like that yet. It is very strange. My best guess is that they didn't want people to, like, have too much power in a specific way or some combo later on. I don't know. Maybe there's some decoration that just gives you a ton of stuff, including potential, and it limits that decoration because of that or something. I ate out of too many drinks. I don't know. It's just weird, though. I thought it was interesting enough to share. He's back over here now. Also, heart. Yeah, so we are HR 29, so 31, I believe, is the start of high rank in this game. But there's still a lot I haven't done monster-wise in low rank. And I'm not quite sure if I want to get to HR stuff to finish off the hard things in low rank or not. Because the other stuff, the stuff we haven't cleared, is all quite difficult. The hits are really hard, and I don't know if I'm missing something in progression, if the progression is just like that, if they were just supposed to be really hard for low rank. There's just a lot I don't know, because, I'm not using outside resources or anything to know this. But our main goal, all we care about right now, is killing Lavasioth. Hello, Eugene. You're right, it is a very satisfying hit effect on the Pierce. Oh no, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. I very nearly got wrecked. That was incredibly scary. Early roll. I kind of want to get my weapon out of here. I don't like fighting him up in the corner here. But you also don't want to move too far away in case he swims. Go back in the lava. Hello, Ryan Lee. This is our first, I guess technically our second, but because we abandoned the first one, this is our first proper Lavasioth attempt tonight. So the hunting is questionable because it's Lavasioth. I'm hoping tonight can be the night we finish him off. I'll take Plesioth over Lavasioth any day. Oh no. Roll. Good. Weapon up, weapon up, weapon up. He's enraged. Monsters suddenly enraging in 2nd gen is one of the scariest things. You just have to adapt immediately to what it's changing to. I'm amazed I actually hit it. Scary. Yeah, Plesioth underwater was honestly fine. Especially with Gun Lance. Or Lance. Oh, this is bad. We gotta get in more. Alright. Yeah, G Lavasioth, honestly, was fine. Compared to World's iteration and 2nd gen iteration, yeah. Cannot allow that to hit you. Hello. Hello, Kuro. Yes, this fish is definitely a fish to hate. Good. Oh, this is bad. Do not want to be in the corner. Good, into the water. Not facing me. It's gonna come out of the water. The water? I say keep it in the water. It's just red water. Just like blue lava. I don't like this. He's up against the wall. This is the last place you want him to be. Wall of Ossioth is bad. Get off of the wall. That's fine. Not much room over here. I don't like it. Cooling effect. It's fine. Oh, the Halksager. Into lava. Alright, that's fine. I think it's like it's surprising that it takes this long of a fight when I have attack up large and crit I3 and my bow can't get upgraded anymore. I've eaten for attack and I've got power charm. Like I'm doing everything I can here. Near enough. I don't have like a demon dragon or a might pill. But I'm doing just about everything I can to get the most out of it I can. And the fight just goes. Dang it, I accidentally screwed up my camera. No. No, 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 no. Oh, that's even worse. That's actually really bad. This is bad, 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 bad. Don't swim. Yeah, actually, you know what? Slow walking out? That's actually fine. I was gonna try to zone out. and like come in at a different angle. But if he slow walks to the middle, that's totally fine. Yeah, I know. It's so rough. It's so rough. Okay, into the lava again. I do have traps and tranks for if things look dire. We can try to go for that. That's what I tried to do last time, thinking I had him at half an hour in. And it was so wrong, so... Oh yeah, I brought flashes. I was going to try flashing him just to see what happens. Nothing. Good to know. I could have missed, but like nothing happened. Good job, Hulk. Tail? Nope. Good. Oh, that was such a fast hip check, what? Okay. He's getting faster, it feels like. It's because he's enraged, though, that's all it is. Ah, bad angle. That almost killed me. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, I rolled too early and I saw it. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. There's nowhere to go. He punishes mistakes so bad. I think that's 2 carts. Yeah, okay. Not looking good. We can hope. I'll keep fighting as normal, and if I take a big hit, or if I take any hit, we'll try to capture, and if that fails, we'll just try to push it out as long as possible. It really is just like it's just an endurance fight. But it's kind of crazy that Lavasioth is the endurance fight for this right now. Hi. One moment. Can I pause? I can't pause. 1 moment. Sorry about that. You cannot pause Frontier quests, as it turns out. Come on. He's too far away. Don't like that he's against the wall again. I don't like that we're in that same corner again. That was a good hit. Wait. Gotta get close for if he does that. He cannot be far away if he decides to swim. I hate it when I accidentally do it with my camera. I think it's something with my controller. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out why it's doing that. Used to a lot more than I do now. I still enjoy them. I still enjoy the series as a whole. I like how close I am to the corner here. Again, too close to the wall. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, that's the wrong way. Like, unwrapped? Oh, sorry, not wrapped. Okay. Gosh. Tendons. How are we pushing into a timeout range again? Does it have its flavoring on it? I do not like the positioning on this one. This is bad. He's in a bad space. I need to get you out of here. Stop camping me from the corner. Please. Please, Delaciov. Oh, Hulk moment. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Don't be in the corner. Gosh, this guy is just trolling me on these last minutes. Nope, this is bad. I had a bad angle. I wasn't perfectly aligned. I might be dead. No! I'm dead. I'm dead! Lavasioth can just do that to you. You can just get chain comboed off of that move. There was literally nothing I could do about that after getting hit by that one mistake. Because he'll just hit you, and then hit you, and then hit you, and you're just dead. And that was 40 minutes of attempting with a water bow. Like, I can't get much stronger than what I'm trying to do here. I know it's Pierce, and I'm gonna have normal up, but like, it's just part of the set. No, it's not even an event quest. It is literally just... It's just... Hey, do you want to hunt Lavasioth? At HR 17? I'm 29 now, by the way. Frontier Lavasioth is just like that. I've had access to him since 17. It's a little silly. Hello, Fog. Yes, hi. At this point, at least I understand how to fight Teostra better now. I've spent so much time fighting Teostra, I understand how the fight goes. I can fight Teostra with Gunlance. Lavasioth is another problem at the moment. Also, yes, hello, Redux. Maybe, but like I don't have access to Shen. If you mean for Shengaron, the thing is there, right? High rank. We're not high rank yet. So if we look at our bow options, right? Okay. If you mean the other one, I think I know who you're talking about, because we have looked at it. You mean this one, which is stronger on raw. You get less water, you get more raw. It still has pierce. It has a little more affinity. We do lose slots, so we would drop in our attack, but still, the problem here is we haven't killed one. We haven't killed Resin Bull. We haven't killed Duragawa. We haven't killed Rukador. All of these have not been taken down. Things like no slots. All the slots do is take us from attack medium to attack large. And it's like I would still probably make it and use it. It might even be upgradable. It has a bit more affinity. But we haven't managed to kill one. We haven't managed to kill any of these. It might have an upgrade. But that brings its own problem. Have you seen... I can't remember, Shadow. Have you seen Highlands in Frontier? I can't remember. You have, okay. Yeah. So like if we go look at that monster, right? And then of course there's the problem. It's like, well, there's a new thing we haven't killed yet. Go back to our Rathian armor. Like, sure, I could throw on Gunlance, but like, I mean, let's just have a look, right? Let's go look at that fight. He probably is gonna kill me, but that's fine. I actually wanted to do the armor set that time. Just give me these things back. The thing is, like, Lavasioth is rated as a 3-star. This is a 4. But say we go do it. The item set loaded was actually intentional for once, don't worry. this way, I think. Yeah, like the other monsters we have access to are difficult. They hit really hard. Levancioth isn't hard so much as it's durable. And it has like one move which can just chain kill you if it hits you with it. Levancioth is extremely durable. And the Fire Breath Rock, if you mess up, as we saw, can just combo you. But outside of that, Levancioth isn't actually hard. It's just durable. At least where we're at currently. This thing, we've poked at him like twice, and been killed quickly. I tried Lance with Levancioth. I was considering trying something else. Now that I understand its moveset better, part of the problem we defaulted away into range was Lance and Gun Lance guard wasn't enough, and I was not at all confident in avoiding how it moved. I understand its movements better, so it might be worth revisiting Levancioth with a melee weapon. Yeah, this thing is big and scary. I do not know how it fights yet, beyond running me over. Got a run and then tail stab. A water vomit. A water beam. A jump horn stab. Right, the jump horn stab also hits you with his tail. Also, look at the damage, though. Tremor, got it. Things just hurt incredibly bad where we're at. Even this early. Is also the problem. Hitbox? I guess the wing hit me? I guess? I guess? Yeah, so like... Yes, and I can technically get into high rank by farming other things, which is something I considered. Like, in the other entries, right? In the other entries, I tend to like to try to do everything I can within a given rank before moving on. Frontier, I might end up having to get stronger things to fight earlier monsters with. Which will probably catch up to me eventually, but like... Everything hits so hard. I feel like you're definitely expected to heal from getting hit. That is just kind of part of the game. And the fact that I'm not means that those big hits are incredibly lethal. Yeah, let's have a look. What do our water weapons currently look like? Right, so we haven't done that much great sorting. But we don't have... I mean, we do actually have access to, that's a longsword, never mind. We have access to a water longsword via Plesioth Fin Plus. So, actually we don't. That's high rank. Hunting Horn, I'm not happy with currently. I remember we tried a strong poison, a strong dragon horn against Kushala, and it was just incredibly lacking in damage compared to our other options, unfortunately. That's ice, that's poison. We have water dual blades, which could be upgraded. They take another scale and large wet fish. I would need to find how to source large wet fish. But that's an option. Get a lot of water, 230. We have the Moist Dagger for Sword and Shield, which takes black pearls. That's very doable. We could potentially even do this and just at least see where it upgrades and see where it goes. Also, Moist Dagger is a good name. Lances, again, we're running into the problem of mobility and not being able to block properly. Same with gun lance. So I guess I'm currently interested in those two for upgrades. When it comes to other things, let's see. Again, it's the thing we're trying to fight there. Not happening. And then we're out into ticketed weapons. Got rapiers, takes jewel tickets, but it's an option. The thing that we're trying to fight. You would think that these would be a great dual blade to pick. But you need to turn in approximately 4,500 rock petals to get this. Give or take. So, yeah. And that's assuming it doesn't have an upgrade that takes even more of them. But it does have a lot of water. We have Plesioth Greatsword. We could make this and at least see how it upgrades. I might just make it just to see. And that thing. Yeah, they're very good. Unrelated, I want to play with this Greatsword at some point just because very long length. Big unfoldy Greatsword. One moment. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between saying you should make it and actually getting to make it. Like, I could, actually. I have hunted Abiorg. I could fight more Abiorg. We definitely could. I just haven't gotten around to it. Hello, Lance. I went with the Forward Fivers G1, which is on Frontier G1. So it's the essentially the oldest version. One moment. I'm just quickly taking a screenshot of something for a friend. Alright, anyways, yes. Yes, we're on Ford 5G. I want to make this at some point. Our one successful Abior kill was with heavy bowgun. There's no reason I couldn't do it more. It would be cool to have a very long greatsword. So that's something to consider at some point. And then we get into event things. I also am not super settled yet on stuff that takes tickets and things. Like we got, like when you would play through Frontier normally, like when it was live, you would get stuff like Famitsu tickets from the Famitsu magazine, I would assume, sending copies out in the event quests and like giveaways and things like that. And so they're just sort of given away sometimes now by the person running it, which, you know, is fair. I don't know when I would want to essentially be able to use said things or not. Like, how close to that? Like, it's not like I have an endless amount of them. I'm still limited by how much I'm given. But I don't know how much I want to use them, you know? Maybe I should just use them as they come and not worry about it. Just looking, yeah, water has anchor hammer, but I don't know where you get strong arm chain plus. No clue. Hunting horn, yeah. So, I guess we'll make the fin blade just to have it. Get it on the field. Have a look. More Plesioth fins and a Mega Demon Drug. It still doesn't have any green sharpness. That's a little worrying. I don't know. It is a consideration, yes. Wasn't there another water weapon I was looking at? I've forgotten. Oh, I guess it was the other dual blades. Okay, hold on. Move you over here. Move you over here. We're gonna gather something up. Yeah, you can ask something, yes. Mm-hmm. What do you be asking? The share button on a weapon? I assume you mean like the options button. So I think what you're talking about. So I saw that on. Hold on. You can see some of these show upgrade info. Some of them. But not all of them. The ones that are in this like yellow looks like you get upgrade info on, but the ones that are in white you don't. And why that is, I don't know. But I am aware of that, yes. But some of them you can see upgrade info for. It would be nice if it was on more than just those, for sure. So you can see what you're getting. But no. It is interesting. Anyways, let's go get some pearls to upgrade the sword and shield, I guess, and then we'll maybe fight some Plesioth. Perhaps. One thing at a time. Oh, also these are so weird. This is just for caravan stuff. But like, this one in particular seems incredibly silly. Why would you want to slightly increase your bowgun melees? If you're gonna increase them, why only slightly? Anyways. Go back to gathering. I'm gonna get some shells. Although I should probably also be running my garden while I do that. I have one more use of my bug net. Thank you for steaks. Bargains? This one only shows up sometimes. I'm actually going to make a note of that. Bargains only shows up sometimes. What are you saying when you say this? I too get to, okay, what does that mean? This is something I got from a certain source. I want you to accept it. What, are you talking about the one I'm playing on? I didn't realize there was a limitation on getting in. It helps if you type things correctly. There you go. Just go there. It should work. Dung, Fellvine, bug nets, mega bug nets. That's not a very good deal. No, it's all good. All good, all good. Alright, we're gonna get some black pearls. All good. A public private, yeah, exactly. So we're just here to get black pearls. And there's a shell patch right over here, which we harvest and then we leave. This also has the benefit of slowly working towards the long-term quests involving turning in shells. It wants, I think, broken shells, soft shells, and clean shells. I got no pearls. That's cool. Usually it's better. I usually get one. I think that's the only patch of shells. Yeah. Metin? I don't know what Metin is. Metin 2. Huh. I've never heard of it. But fair enough. Oh. We're gonna spend a bit of time gathering before we go off hunting some plesioths and pull up my farm notes page. I need to upgrade the broom and the barbecue spit still. Glue glopper, that's nice to see. Okay, cool. And yeah, when I was mentioning the long-term quest in question, it's this one. 10 clean and 10 soft. And I'm going to assume that doing so gives you 1 yellow shard, and that turning in 99 yellow shards gives you an orange shard, which you turn in. I think that's how these are laid out. So it'll take absolutely forever. Because there's a similar thing going on here, where if you turn in 3 of the rust stones, you get 1 fluid. So if you just get 99 of all the rust stones, then you can turn them in alongside a powder stone for whatever that is. So I should actually check. Hold on. Yeah, we only have speed gather. We're not gathering, not higher amounts of gathering. I should try to get that if I can. I'll look and see what more gathering takes after this one. I'm pretty sure this is the only shell node. I'll check in a moment, though. I'll double check the other 2 zones. Yep. Yep, it is. Where's the black pearls? There were so many black pearls last time. So many clean shells, no black pearls. I was getting 1 every time. I kind of forgot you could get in this way on the gathering quest. I don't know why I thought you couldn't. So I guess you don't actually have to hunt the crab to get fungal stone. Yes, hello, Puffed. Yeah, it's just that one part at the start that has the shells. Fair enough. Yes, hello, Poftos. All you've missed, Poft, is me failing Lavassioth again. Getting 40 minutes in on my last cart, and then getting chain comboed by the same move 3 times in a row. And going from 100 to 0. That's not where I wanted to go. Garden. Okay, use up the last pickaxe use. Okay. I've been enjoying it. I have been enjoying it. I was gonna check before I do that, check gathering. I wanted to get better gathering gear if I can. This has speed gather, which is nice. Gathering. You get, yeah, 2, 3, and 4 points. 4 points one being the best. You need ale nuts and hercudromes, which is doable. Ale nuts. Where have I gotten ale nuts from, is the question. You can also just go leather armor, because hope armor has other stuff going on. Hold on. Hope is this one. Health, defense, speed gather, ranger. This is gathering, speed gather. Why don't I just I don't think jerseys are feet, personally. That's not something I associate with legwear, is feet. But it'd be blue, I guess? Hold on. Yeah, gathering goes up to 15. Speed gather is at 8 at the moment. Barbecue egoist, very good. I feel like having speed gather is still important, so there. At least we have gathering 1. No items required. Kelby hide. I'm kind of curious where this goes. Kelby hide, Kelby horn, monster. Like, what if you just upgrade leather armor? Where does it go? It's still going. Alright, there we go. Only have to take it level 7 to get these. Interesting. Alright, I was just curious. I was just curious. You never know. No, I've been enjoying Lavasioth so far. Lavasioth? No, wrong. I've been enjoying Frontier so far. Getting my words all mixed up. Most of the weapon changes I like. I like Greatsword a little less than default, at least on my initial impression, because if you're running forward, and you try to do like an overhead charge, you will get a side swing instead, like a drawn side swing, which I don't like. And maybe I'm just doing it wrong, which is possible, but it feels like it's harder to get into the standard charge slash because you can't be running at the same time. Where's my pearls? Was I just getting lucky last night? Or last time, I should say? No pearls again. I must have just been getting lucky. Dang. Because I was getting one almost every time. Guess I'll just keep doing it. Oh, Path of Exile teaser. It's... I'm very waiting. It's only, what, 2 days? 2 days until the big reveal. I want... Let's see, I'm gonna be at work during it, which kinda sucks. Yes. So Path of Exile 2 is coming up on its 0.5 release on May 28th, maybe? End of the month. May 29th. And the reveal for it is in 2 days. Like, they've been doing like little teaser videos like they do, and then the actual like big reveal where they talk about everything they're doing is in 2 days. And I am quite interested. Like the reveal streams they do are usually like just talking about the content alone is usually between half an hour to an hour long. Just going over everything. Oh no, I didn't put away my shells. That's really unfortunate, actually. Where's my pearls? Give me pearls. I'm befuddled, really. I went into this thinking, oh, I'll just go in and get a pearl on each attempt. Oh. I don't think so. I don't think so. Tidal Island is a very small map in Frontier, and it doesn't have, like, Rise's jungle doesn't have... It does have a underground area, but it's not really the same at all. Oh, we're committed to the pearl grind now, apparently. Alright, anyways, put the shells away. How many shells do we even have at this point? 7 soft, 22 clean, 19 broken. Hold on, I want to quickly check again. Ordered, long term. Clean and soft. Okay, it doesn't want broken at all, it only wants clean and soft ones. Do I have 10 each of clean and soft? No, I don't have enough soft. Okay. Oh, this is just what we're doing now. Get our shells. Oh my gosh. I wish it wouldn't do that. Where are my pearls? There's one. About time. There's 2. Alright, already making up for this. 2 out of 6. That's good. I don't miss it, Stray. It's worse in Frontier than it is in the other games. Like, I'm gonna let go. If I let go here, unless I come to a total stop, I'll still roll. That combined with how long you run, like if I just tap the run button, that's how long I run for. You run a lot. You are committing to a huge movement, even if you just tap run, which is a little. It feels a little strange compared to the other ones. I think it's a Frontier thing. I don't think it actually... The run maybe, but like I don't think it's as strict on when you can crouch in Freedom Unite. Because I was doing a Freedom Unite Archipelago recently. Which is definitely needs more work. But it does not... it's not as strict on that. I don't remember about the running though. Okay. Drop off our shells and pearls. Go back in. So we'll do this. We'll see what the sword needs to upgrade further than that. Then either Plesioth or trying to get jewel tickets for the other water dual blades that we have access to. I get it. So we want soft shells and black pearls first, then soft shells, then clean shells. Alright. One soft. One soft and a few cleans. Not what we really wanted. Yeah, I do feel that. It just little things to speed up the game that end up making it feel a little less good. Oh, nice. We got absorbing herb. That's cool. And back in. Back to the shells. Already out. That was a really... only 6 pulls. Hey, I see. A ner, yes. Nope, just a ner. All you've missed so far, Ice-T, is me dying to Lavasioth again 40 minutes in and not defeating it. And then me looking through weapons and deciding, you know what? Let's upgrade some of our water melee options and try some other things out. No, nothing important at all has happened. We've just been talking and gathering shells. That's great. In this case, because I need 6 black pearls to upgrade a sword and shield. And then maybe some Plesioths for some Plesioth parts for Plesioth weapons. And maybe some jewel tickets for other things. Yes, a lot of people don't like slower Monster Hunter. It is definitely in the minority of people that enjoy it at the slower pace, I feel like. Yeah, I thought you got pearls like every time, and then I just hit a long streak of no pearls. I thought they were relatively uncommon, but still reliable, and then I just got none, and then none, and then none, and then none. And then 2, and now we're back on the nuns. It's very disappointing. And hey, look, more none. I love getting none. It's great. And back out. Yeah, it is very pretty. It's a nice area. I like it's small, but it's still nice. If you ever play Frontier Ristretto, I specifically want to see you interact with the home decoration bit in the gallery. That's all I have to say about that. It's a terrible thing. Don't listen to me, but no. Maybe. I don't know. It's so I don't know if you've actually seen any of the decorating in the gallery. You're essentially given, oh my gosh, no. Okay. You're given essentially a blank room, and you can make furniture with the parts and materials you gather throughout fighting monsters and gathering. You can use those to make furniture alongside armor and weapons. And depending on if you're playing as male or female, and if your HR is even or odd, you have different requirements for what they want you to do with your room. And you put everything together, you arrange things, and you try to decorate things as good as possible, and you submit your room for appraisal. And depending on how good you do, you get a reward of some kind. And all of the furniture is lost. I don't know. I didn't even notice that I was doing it. I was just talking. Don't don't question it, because I don't know. But like in principle, the idea of that seems fine. But the controls for it, I was struggling so badly with the control scheme. And like, sure, you could probably get used to it. You learn any control scheme eventually. But I was really struggling. I'll show you the room section of it though. I'm not gonna decorate. Maybe I'll decorate again someday. I'll walk you through what we've seen so far, at least. It is definitely something strange. Right, so before we even go to our house, see there's someone up there that says, you don't see them actually. There, furniture store. So we got a furniture guy. So aside from furniture, when you buy furniture, you have an option to buy for just Zenny, which is you just get furniture, but there's less of it this way. You have access to less of it. If you buy using materials and Zenny, Master Tool, I don't know that name. If you buy using materials and Zenny though, or just materials, you'll get stamps. Which you get a stamp for every 3,000 Zenny, and those stamps are used to upgrade your farm. Which I didn't realize for the longest time is how you get these. That's really important. If you want to upgrade your farm, you have to buy furniture to get stamps to turn in for these. But also, you can get appraisal tickets to judge how good your room is without consuming your furniture, and then actually confirming it and going for it. Then we have, yeah, so if you look, you got ceiling, wall, and floor furniture. I'm in the wrong one. Right one? No, I'm in the right one. Never mind. the ceiling, and you can see we've got different things, mobiles, wallpaper essentially, things that hang from the ceiling, and they take different monster parts and such. Same thing with walls. There's more things that go on walls. Masks, banners, a sword and shield, very good. Wallpapers, icons, and stuff to go on the floor, like furniture, and chests, and things to eat from, pillars. There's all sorts of things here. Very good. So you do those things. Then you go to your gallery. And it's empty. My home is totally empty right now because... What, sit in chair? What do you mean sit in chair? Oh, right, you can sit in a chair anywhere. Never mind. Right, it's totally empty right now because I submitted my furniture. They give you some basic stuff to actually have a home, and it's gone. It's all gone now. And here, there's your information. You get stamps for buying furniture with materials, and you rate your gallery based on number of type and furniture, how they're arranged, and how well they conform to the current lucky layout. And it gets all, like, you commit to it, it's consumed, it's all gone. And then it updates the layout, so you can't repeat what you just did. You can't, like, you know, guarantee a good layout, commit it, and then have the same layout. It's going to be something new. This one is for high rank. And then, yeah, it's sorted by gentlemen and ladies, even and odd. We are currently odd HR, so this is what it would want us to do. Do things in black, have rugs. It likes things on the walls that are white, but don't place any, place none. I actually don't know what that means. What do you mean, place none? Do you just want white wallpaper and black rugs and that's it? This one wants glossy. Glossy furniture that's from the ceiling. And facing right. Or facing the right way? That either means in a usable way or facing to the right. I'm not actually sure. Place 10 or above ceiling items, ceiling scale items. Place one blue thing on the ceiling and have yellow art. It's very strange, but the reason you would care about this at all, right, is there's prizes, and I don't have any idea what the prizes actually are. So if you do really bad, you get a gatherable item tainted with regret, and then from then on it goes up. There's one that's ores and minerals, furniture, decorations, a practical monster material worth shouting about, rare. Yeah, it's something. You definitely get things. Those things exist. I actually have no clue what I got from the one I did. So it is a mechanic that exists, and if you ever play Frontier Ristretto, I need to see your decoration performance. Also, we got soft and clean shells, so I'm going to go turn those in, because why not? Long-term quest, 10 clean, 10 soft. Go turn them in. Interesting, it's here? Okay, and you turn in your shells. Check the ground. There's no other shells here, is there, in the jungle? Okay, thank you, Ristretto. It was nice having you. Yeah, there's just like no shells here. I could have sworn there were shells on the beach in Freedom Unite of the jungle, but there isn't here. Take care though, and have a nice night. Yeah, yellow gem shard. 1 yellow gem shard. That could be interesting. I like never do streams with other people, but that would be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Long-term quests. Yeah, so we got 1 yellow shard out of the 99 we need, which is going to give us 1 thing out of the 4 we need. For whatever that is. Maybe we'll get that in a couple years. Where does that go anyways? Yellow gem shard, yep. Alright, back to the gathering. The worst thing would be is that you get to the end of that, and the thing it gives you is just is just 1 of however many for making the actual thing at once. Which could totally happen. Give me more black pearls. Thank you, actually. I just need 3 more now. All out. Hello, knights. I'm doing pretty well, yeah. We had our attempt against the Vasioth, which died 40 minutes in. And now we are making some water weapons, because why not? Make some other water weapons, because maybe bow is just not cutting it. Maybe we can do better with something else. Now that we know how Vasioth moves better. It's worth a try. I think though, if we do get to high rank, I will just move on into high rank and get better equipment, regardless of where I'm at. If it happens, it happens. Three more pearls to go. Nope. That was bad. Bad, bad, bad. Hardly got anything. Thank you. Right. Drop off the shells. Go back in. I'm going to be muted for a bit because I also have food here. And this is easy enough to do while I eat. Just need one more pearl. Are you listening to it? Well, I just I just heard rocks getting hit. I think my health just attacked this rock. I definitely heard bonking noises. Why would I have said that? I'm trying to think of what context that would have been for me to say that. Probably, but like, yeah, so. There we go. I got the pearls in time to almost be done eating. Now we can make a moist sword. And hopefully it doesn't require more pearls, which is entirely possible. This is a no mayo moment. Alright. Go make this upgrade. Upgrade weapons. Moist dagger. It's very blue. Okay. Origin dagger. Full of light. Kernzite. 238 and 180. How does that compare to other sword and shields? 238. It's honestly like, yeah, mid to mid high. It's a little less than that, and it's less water probably. .238's pretty good. It's a tiny bit of affinity. No, it wasn't that. No, that's literally is what it is called. Okay, now we need. It's a very nice blue as well. Kernzite. I still do not know where to mine that from, but we can get it from our miner cats sometimes. So we will do Plesioth while we prizes. Oh, from my room, right? You get them here. I found the prizes. We got steak, nutrients, and mixed beans. I got them. Got the bean prize. Okay. That's fine. Before I go, no, I'll set the garden to this first. We need 2 of that mineral that I've only ever seen come from here. Anbar. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen it come from there. It's not in my mining list. Did I get it from somewhere else? Into your notes. Good duck sounds. No. I'm going to assume that I get it from the cats until I figure out otherwise. We have a couple. Alright, let's check the Plesioth parts we need. We are gonna need... So a greatsword needs fins and scales, which we have. And the dual blades, we're gonna need scales and a large wet fish, which we don't have. I need to figure out where to get that. 180 and 232 water. And these have 182 and 140 water. Stab, that's why. So you can stab them. Right. It's possible we can get fish over here. Hold on, actually, before I do that, let's go back this way. You sell wet fish, normal size wet fish. Tunas, arowanas, golden fish. Okay. You next. You do not sell ale nuts. Wherever I got those from, did I ever make a note of that? I probably didn't, because I didn't know the importance of ale nuts. I totally didn't. F. Alright. Fine. Yeah, there's nothing useful here. Okay. In that case, before we do that, I don't actually know if the fishing set bonus works in town. Hold on, actually. Bugs. Where bugs? Here they are. Are those not the fishing bugs? Or does not have other bugs? I guess not. Oh, right, they're worm-shaped things. That's why I didn't see it. There's no indication of what these do. I don't think there's actually a limit to how much you can fish here either. Yeah, that was a wet fish. But are large wet fish available in town? It's a big fish. We'll be able to get them somewhere. I pulled too early. Are you what I want? Probably not. No, you're a large arowana. Large sleepy fish. Okay, so the fact that large sleepy fish exists here means me think that large wet fish will too. Maybe in the other side, but... Burst Arowana. I'm just making notes on my fishing sheet as I go. One moment though. Was just saying goodnight. Continue fishing. First. Yeah, wet fish was in the other pond. I was typing. Rip. Bait gun. Sleepy fish. I'll do a few more on this side and I'll try the other side again. Platinum fish. Okay. That's a new one. That was a really tight timing. Burst. Large sleepy. Large arowana. Okay. Sell for a tidy sum. Made of solid platinum. I don't know about that. Oh, hello, duck. Is duck gonna go after the fish? Gonna help me fish? Burst arowana. Okay. Yes, duck. Bomb arowana. a really big fish. It's probably a spear tuna. Wow, too slow? I was trying to go off of sound and I was still too slow. There's the big fish. Yep, that's spear tuna. Hello, Elite. Elite Game God. Bomb. Where's large wetfish, I wonder? Burst. Lots of bomb, lots of burst. We've definitely seen wetfish in here. But it only wants to give me arowanas. What just do normal crickets? What happens? Another platinum fish. It's possible I need to fish like in a specific place to get these two. And maybe I should just go fishing in different places and just find out. I am just not seeing large wetfish here at all. But how else will I upgrade it? I should see how much they'll sell for, but yeah, spear tuna, fish, 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 fish. I would not say 770 is a tidy sum, personally. That is a disappointingly small amount for a fish. Why not? What do all of those make? Yumbug. No? Bug Hopper and Cricket is arowana bait. Okay. I don't even know what you combine the others with. Who knows? I didn't mean to use item set 3. Okay, you can buy these. That's good. You can buy all the fishing things here. I don't actually know. I currently have 4, but I don't know if that ever changes. Alright. Change of plans. Like, I know we wanted to do Plesioth stuff. No, we're fishing. We're doing fishing now. So it's just a matter of, all right, where are the places? Sure, why not? Let's just go to the Highlands. Time of day could matter. All right. We'll just call this one fishing notes. I don't know. I just decided on it. we're fishing now. Okay. I think the fishing place is in 7 here. Is that a mining point? No, it just looks like one. Okay. Are there fishing points? Surely there is. Okay, none there. Over here? I kind of thought, there's the fish. Alright, here we go. So it's located in Area 7. There might be other fishing areas, I'm not sure. I should have brought the specific bait types as well, just to see what they pulled, if anything. I can't believe I missed that. I should not have missed that. Pin tuna. What are you all doing here? Why is everybody here? They're pushing me away. They're all over here. They're pushing me though. Scatterfish. I didn't even see that thing. Tuna. There it is, like kind of all flocked over to me. Alright, fine, you can just stay there, I guess. Scatterfish. Am I gonna get zapped in the rain? Was this dangerous to be fishing? Might be. Sleepy fish. Too slow. Even with like the outdoorsmen for better fishing, some of them are really fast. Also, like, it's definitely not a bad thing to do this fishing. You can buy some of the fish, but some of them I don't think you can, and you do need them for making bombs and ammo and stuff, so. Hot fish. Okay, there's a new one. I think you can fish in Area 4. I should go and check. After the worms, we'll check up there instead. I can't get there. They like push me away from interacting with the fish and I gotta go back around them. Maybe they do want the fish, actually. I pulled too early. Stop pushing me backwards. Golden fish. Another one on the list. One more worm. That was really close. Alright. Scatterfish. Alright, so if we've seen the selection here, there might be more, but we're going to check elsewhere now. So I think there's a fishing area. There's definitely a water in Area 4. There's water up here too, actually. Hold on. Is there fishing up here? Oh, there is. Okay, Area 6 fishing. What do you mean 15-minute break? Oh, yeah, down there. I forgot what that was already. I already lost what that thing was. Scatter. So we've got 20 fireflies, 10 of these, so I'll go 15 of each. I'll go down to 5 fireflies, and I'll check 4. Popfish. Mellow mackerel. That's new. A fish found in every season. Interesting, okay. I've never heard of this one. I wonder if it might be a food ingredient. Although some things are food ingredients and crafting ingredients. Like, you can use spear tuna as part of your meal. Even though it's also used for a greatsword and probably other things too. Golden fish, okay. Add that to the list. Also, the fact that it says every season does make me think I have to also pay attention to maybe not only the time of day, but also the season you're fishing in for an area. So when we get back, I'm going to make a note of what season this particular daytime was on. Because I kind of forgot about the season aspect. Mackerel. Here comes the storm, probably. Yep. Scatterfish at maximum. Hold on. I wonder what 20, the difference between 18, sorry, 10 and 20 is. Oh. I didn't even see it in the water. Quiet fishing. Well, as quiet as the storm allows, but that was close to me. A lot of scatterfish, which I cannot accept any further of. Too slow. I need to see if I can get the improved survival outdoors and thing. One more. Scatterfish again. all the scatters. And pop fish. Yep, alright, moving on. So that's fishing there. I don't think there's anything up at 5. I'll still go up there and look. I wonder if you can get zapped off of climbing. Yeah, here it's like the water is too shallow. There's no proper water to fish in. It's all shallow. But here... surely there's fish in here. There is. Oh, are they going to keep respawning though? Do I have to kill up the bugs and respawning to even fish here? Can you kill them off from respawning? The other one hasn't respawned, so maybe you can. Yes, you can. Okay. You can get the Horned Hearts to despawn. Fish. Over here? There was definitely a fishing input. Here? Yes. Alright, and this is area 4. Scatter, of course. I don't want scatterfish. Anything else, please. Sleepy. Not feeling too impressed with Highlands fishing currently. Something I didn't check though is if the specific baits that draw in specific kinds of things work in these places too. Maybe even the bait I was using matters. Who knows? The big takeaway here is there's been no wet fish at all. And a whole lot of scatterfish. I think next thing we'll go for ocean fishing. I'm thinking wet fish might be in ocean rather than in rivers or lakes or ponds. Although, like, the waterfall was ocean-ish, so I don't know. I don't know. I can barely even see the fish in this one. I keep seeing ripples on the water and like movements of the water, thinking they're fish and they're not. Golden fish. Golden fish in every zone. They all seem more or less the same in this place for the fish you can get. They're so strict. Come on, fishies. Sleepy fish. That was a delayed reaction, but it still worked. Pin tuna. Alright, I thought tuna would only be in the ocean. But no, they're up here too. Alright, we are fished out. Nothing of any particular note was found. We can't run. You can have a scatterfish, honestly. I got so many of them. You can have it. Big fishing adventure. A whole bunch of fish, but not the one I'm looking for. Alright, put all this away. Right, where was that quest at? Let me look again. That was Highlands. That was Highlands in the summer, in daytime. Summer day, okay. One moment. Let's see. Not gathering. There's one for fishing. Specifically fishing. But that's not what I'm looking for. I mean, it could be what I'm looking for, actually. You know what? Alright. Monster? Do you think it's worth using a Spirit Tuner to see what monster is? I think it is. He gets 4 points of it. Alright, we'll use a Spirit Tuner to find out what that is. And we'll use one of these. Monster. What is monster? Increases the chance of encountering a king-size monster? Maybe. So, larger chances of Gold Crown Larges, I guess. Maybe. Okay, and then... let's find out, is fishing a 1-point skill? Or a single level? Yes, it is. So Ranger already hits fishing. Because there's only one level of it. Alright. Well, now we know. I don't need to care about that. Monster is just a weird decoration skill. Yeah? Okay. Alright then. Jungle does have a few places to fish. Jungle Summer Day. Buy out the fish, or about at the baits. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can fish from camp. Maybe not. Maybe it's on the other side. No, there's definitely fish over there. Hold on, I went the wrong way. Ah, you gotta do it from over here, right. So, base camp. Base camp. I'm pretty sure you can also fish in 9? And probably in 10 and maybe 3 and 4. A lot of fishing points. What? Okay. Glutton tuna. Okay, there are wet fish here, yes. Wet fish is good. Pin tuna. Wet fish. Tuna. Okay. I didn't buy all the worms, but it's fine. Sleepy. 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 Where is large wet fish? more wet fish. Probably a Spiritomb. I still want it though. Could be a large wet fish. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little unwieldy to use as a sharpening tool. I want to get that fish before I move on to other places. Large pin tuna. That's not what I wanted. Dang it. I'm getting all the large other things. Okay, so, man, I want whatever that is. Maybe that'll be the fish I need. Is that a wet fish? That could be a wet fish, right? Right. It was. That's what I needed. That's the one we needed. Large wet fish is in Jungle Base Camp. Alright, we'll fish here till we get the second one and then move on. We know where the wet fish is. So I'll get the wet fish, and I'll probably just end on that after getting the last fish I need. That's not a glutton tuna is way too small. Whatever that is not glutton tuna. Sleepy. That's not it. Dang it. Cantina. Come on, I know they're in there now. We died to Hot Fish again. Hot Fish won once again. Hot Fish won. We decided to look at some other options for water weapons to see if, because now that we understand the fight better, maybe melee is more reasonable to work with. And that led to me, we made the Plesioth Greatsword because we had the parts available for it. It doesn't look great, but maybe with some upgrade it'll be more usable. We have the Plesioth Dual Blades, but it needs more Plesioth parts and 2 large Wetfish, which I just got the second one of. Goodness, we had to figure out where you even get Wetfish from, where you get large Wetfish from, and this is apparently the place. We farmed up a bunch of pearls to upgrade a different weapon. So like we have a greatsword, a sword and shield, and a dual blade, all potential options for water damage, and a second set of dual blades if I get jewel tickets. But I'm going to be wrapping up in a moment here, because I do want to do stuff with friends tonight too, and I was just trying to get the things I needed. Alright, so let's put this away. All this fish. Load item set 3 by accident. So we have here, Plesioth cutlasses. Yeah, there's a large Wetfish. We have the Cephalo scale. We just need 1 Plesioth scale to upgrade that. The Plesioth cutter needs scales and fins and a Mega Demon Drug, so that's going to be Kezu as well. And this takes Kurenzite, which I get from my cats, I believe, and Plesioth scales. So all of them call for Plesioth scales. So that means next session will definitely be Plesioths. Mine. Didn't get it. Yeah, so that one we're just needing to get that particular ore a couple more times. Oh well. Oh well. Solid, not progress, but you know, I still had a good time. And that's the important thing. So I will wrap up there, and we will plan to stream tomorrow as well. And yeah, that's all for here. We'll play more tomorrow. We will make the water weapons tomorrow and give fish another go then. So yeah, have a nice night. Thanks for being here and chatting and such.